Have you ever wondered, why do we make so many plans yet so little changes? Why do we have so much motivation but see so few results? People often expect major changes to come from major decisions. They think one day everything will change. And the new year starts, when the first of the month arrives. Maybe tomorrow I'll become a different person. But change doesn't come that way. Real change is not born from a single big decision. It comes from the small choices you make every single day. Success, discipline, inner peace, they are all products of your daily habits. The way you wake up each morning shapes how your life unfolds. Habits are the invisible systems that define you. Where you are today, it's not a coincidence. It's the result of your mindset, your daily actions, and your ordinary routines. Your habits are an invisible mechanism that shape who you are. Sometimes people say, "I'm working so hard, but nothing is changing." But the problem isn't hard work, it's the lack of consistent discipline. The greatest successes are born from the simplest steps repeated countless times. Even the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." To be free, you must take the wheel of your life. And that can begin with just one habit. Yes, there is one habit that can transform you, starting your day with intention. Many people want to make big changes in life. To be more successful, to live more peacefully, to become stronger. But the root of those changes begins in one place. How do you greet your mornings? The morning comes. You open your eyes. It may seem like just another moment, but in truth, it's the most critical moment when you choose the direction of your life. In that moment, you either begin to lead your life, or you hand over control to others, to their opinions, their priorities, their energy. So ask yourself, how do you wake up in the mornings? Do you reach for your phone as soon as you hear it ring? Check social media? Messages, notifications? Maybe you check the news or get out of bed in the same mechanical way without a single conscious thought. If that's the case, know this. You are no longer living your own day. You're living someone else's agenda. From the moment your brain wakes up, it is filled with other people's voices, their problems, their thoughts, their lives. And this not only exhausts you, it pulls you away from yourself. Yet the morning is the purest gift life offers you. Your mind is still calm. Your thoughts are not yet touched by outside influence. This is the perfect moment to be alone with yourself. Just 5 minutes of silence. No phone, no noise, no news. Just you and the silence. In that silence, ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be today? How will today's choices shape the future version of me? What should today be dedicated to? These questions may not need answers. They simply awaken you. They remind you that your life is in your hands, and today is a beautiful opportunity to take the next step. Remember, success doesn't come in a single day, but every morning is a new beginning on the road to success. Mornings that begin with calm bring calm thoughts. Calm thoughts lead to wise decisions. Wise decisions build the right life. The way your mornings unfold is the way your life unfolds. If you welcome your morning with intention and awareness, you've already won. If you begin it with someone else's agenda, you've handed your life over to them. Now the choice is in your hands. When you open your eyes tomorrow, pause and reflect. Don't rush to grab your phone. Spend a few moments with yourself first. In that silence, choose your future. Because these seemingly small moments are the beginning of great lives. Understanding how your brain works is the key to transforming yourself. Neuroscience tells us that habits are the brain's autopilot mode. That means the more you repeat a behavior, the more your brain automates it to perform it faster and with less energy. Your brain wants to conserve energy. It prefers familiar and well-worn paths rather than complex decisions. For example, if your hand automatically reaches for your phone the moment you wake up, that's already a habit, and your brain identifies it as a reward. As you scroll through social media, dopamine is released, giving you a false sense of happiness. But that feeling is temporary. What you trade for a few minutes of distraction ends up costing you the rest of your day. Your brain says, aha, this action made them feel good. Let's do it again tomorrow. and the cycle locks in. Wake up, grab phone, scroll social media, flood your mind with information, feel drained, lose focus, repeat. But now imagine this instead. What if every morning you gave just 10 minutes not to social media, but to yourself? You breathe deeply, maybe write a few thoughts. Sit in silence and listen to your inner self. In that moment, you send a new signal to your brain. The brain begins to understand, this person needs silence in the morning. They want clarity. They want to think. And just like that, your brain begins to reprogram itself. Your autopilot shifts. You no longer live in chaos by default. You start your day with calm and control. This small ritual gradually builds a powerful inner order. With this rhythm, you no longer drown in the random chaos of morning. Instead, you begin to consciously manage your day, your intentions, your life. Remember, your brain is a tool designed to serve you. If you don't tell it what to do, it will rely on your old habits and take over. But with conscious daily choices, you can rewrite that autopilot. Every morning is a chance. Every morning is a beginning. And every morning, reminding your brain of the question, who do I want to become, is the most powerful way to recreate yourself. The strength of Stoic philosophy is not about controlling the outer world. It's about mastering the inner one. Throughout history, people have struggled with hardship, the injustice of the world, the unfairness of life, the weight of events. But the Stoics chose a different path. They didn't try to change the world. They changed what was happening within themselves. Because true strength lies not in what happens, but in how you respond to it. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. What does this mean? It means the way you perceive the world is a reflection of your inner state. If you feel restless inside, the world seems like your enemy. If fear rules your heart, danger seems to be everywhere. If you're angry, everything feels like it's against you. But if you cultivate calm, awareness, and control within yourself, then even if the world doesn't change, you change. And as you change, the world begins to appear differently to you. The Stoics called this the inner empire. The only thing you truly have control over is the state within yourself. The only place where you are the ruler is your own mind. And mornings are the most powerful time to build, lead, and strengthen this inner empire. Morning is the moment when you ascend the throne as the emperor of your own life. You cannot lead the world the moment you wake up, if you haven't first learned to lead your own inner world. To seek order outside before finding peace within is like trying to find a quiet corner in the middle of a storm. It's pointless, because the storm is within you. Life won't stop flowing. Difficulties will come. People will make mistakes. Events will spiral beyond your control. But if you learn to remain steady, like a steel pillar at the center of it all, then no matter what happens, you won't be shaken. Starting your morning consciously is not just a habit. It is the first step toward inner leadership. It's not about watching the current of life from the outside. It's about shifting that current from within. Remember, the world does not disturb you. What disturbs you are the inner truths you haven't yet put in order. And every morning is a new opportunity to bring that order to life. So how do you begin? Thinking is beautiful. Understanding is important. But change only comes through action. That's why I offer you a very simple, yet powerfully transformative morning ritual. No complexity, no long lists, no special tools. Just you, your mind, and your intention. Let's begin together. The moment you wake up, don't touch your phone. When your eyes open, don't let your hands reach for the screen. These first 5 to 10 minutes are like a blank page for your mind. If you fill that page with notifications, headlines, and chaotic information, you've already surrendered the direction of your day to someone else. But if you claim that moment for yourself, it gives you strength, like oxygen for your soul. Close your eyes for 5 minutes. Just listen to your breath. No need to think. No plans, no problems, no past. Just feel your breath. Following the rhythm of your body is how your body and mind reconnect. And that simple act brings you fully into this moment. here and now. Ask yourself, who do I want to live as today? It's a simple question, but the answer can change your life. Do you want to live like someone who's afraid, tired, or lost? Or like someone who's patient, strong, and courageous? This question plants a conscious intention within you, and that intention will act as a compass throughout your day. Choose a value: patience, courage, honesty, or another. Ask yourself, what value do I want to live by today? If you're prone to anger, choose patience. If you're facing fear, choose courage. If you're overwhelmed, choose simplicity. That chosen value becomes your guide for the day. In every choice, in every encounter, ask yourself, what would the value I chose say in this situation? Try to live your day in alignment with the value you chose. You're no longer living on autopilot. You are now consciously steering your life. Each time you pause before reacting and instead respond with your chosen value, you are stepping into your own leadership. Practice this for 21 days. The first days may be challenging. You may forget, you may resist. But remember, each day is a step, each morning is a new opportunity, and each breath is a fresh beginning for transformation. By the end of these 21 days, you will no longer be a passive passenger in your life. You will be in control of the wheel. You will no longer be a victim of life, but a creator of it. And in that moment, you will realize, when you change, everything changes. Now pause for a moment and ask yourself, can just one day be enough to change a life that's been the same for years? The question may sound difficult, but the answer is yes. Yes, if that one day begins with intention, consciousness, and an inner awakening. Because a person's life is not shaped by random choices, but by repeated habits. If you wake up every morning the same way, think the same thoughts, react the same way, then your life will remain the same. But one morning, just one morning, if you wake up for yourself, take ownership of your mind, and place your hands on the steering wheel of your life, everything begins to change. This isn't just a morning routine. This is the beginning of transforming yourself, not by changing the outcomes, but by changing you. Because without your own transformation, life doesn't change. Remember these words: life comes to you as you are, not as you wish it to be. What does that mean? If you are anxious, scattered, and aimless, then life will seem that way too. But if you live with awareness, calm, and values, then life will appear clearer, stronger, and more meaningful. So, if you watch this video and something deep inside you whispered, "Yes, this is me," then start this very morning. Wake up for yourself, without your phone, without chaos, without someone else's agenda. Sit quietly, listen to your breath. Ask yourself, who do I want to be today? And choose just one value: patience, courage, honesty, or whatever speaks to your soul. Carry it, feel it, live it. Watching this video once might feel good, but living it can change you. And when you change, the world begins to change too. Now the decision is yours. If you truly want to take ownership of your mornings, then don't just remember this video, live it. Because you're no longer a passive viewer, you are now the active creator of your own life. If something in this video resonated with you, make sure to subscribe to the channel so we can build a stronger, more conscious, and more free life together. See you in the next videos. With love from the Master Your Fate channel.